when you start, you have to set your bed up, fold the blankets. All got to be right. It's all got to be cleaned up, and then shut up. They'll check it during the day. Officers will check it, and you don't go back in. So you go to the nappy, and I found that if you sit at the table there, you can watch the road, and like the sergeant major, which was a duty warrant officer in the Air Force, he would come round and looking around. He'd walk in the nappy. I sounded. I'm looking for four volunteers. You, and you. They want 4 volunteers down at the motor place. They've got some vehicles to clean up or something. So go down, report to someone down, and they send you off. So you're stuck down there washing cars or something. Or they're looking for 2 volunteers. If there's 2 of you, it's just happened to be 2 volunteers. You were sent off. So we're sitting where this was, and there was 1 or 2 tables, you could see him coming. So by then, I got used to the girls in the there was a door there, like a staff door, and that took almost through the stores and into the kitchen, you know, their kitchen. You weren't allowed through there, but I was able to go through because the girls would let me through, and I would hide until he'd gone and come back out again. And it was all things like that, wasn't it? And then other jobs would come up that might be a good job. It was also at that airfield. I was at Bryce Norton, well known airfield, and it's not far from Steve's.
No, drove past it before.
And it's a #1 parachute training school, and they'd want volunteers there, so I went. And you just pick up the pieces when, you know, they had a high platform. I forget how high it was now, but you used to go up in a lift, and there was a big clock, and you'd have all your kit or no kit. You'd be doing a practice jump. Yeah. You know, you'd never been in an aeroplane yet. It was all the build up to being in an airplane. You go on and you go on the scales of whatever you got on or not got on, and weigh, and that would be adjusted for the speed it would come down.
Yes, yeah.
Like say, Grandad, his size. Yeah. And he might have a pack on him. Yeah. You know, his would come down to the one I'm on, so it would all be adjusted. Yeah. So you'll come down. You come down without a parachute. Right. But you come down at the speed of the parachute, and you had to learn to fall. Ah. So I was up there, and I had to help the officer. It was always an officer there in charge, and I had to help him. He would do the adjustments and all that sort of thing. And sometimes you'd be at the bottom, checking that they've got their kit. Yeah. Or pick up the, you know. Anyway, that's what I do, and I used to say, "Can I have a jump?" Yeah. Jump down there. No, you can't do that because unless you're in a team jumping. So I said, "What have I got to do to join that team then?" Well, you'd have to be a regular for a start. You wouldn't train a parachutist or national service, because time he's done his jump in there and jump in there and airplane, all that sort of thing, he'd be going out. So you have to sign on. So no, I'm not doing that. I've got a decent job waiting for me. So I didn't. Then every now and again you'd get a different officer and I'd ask him to jump. So, anyway, I got a chance. Did you? Yeah, I had a chance. And, boy, it's worth having. It's like at the fairground doing something. Yeah. You can't make your mind up whether you'll do it or not. Yeah. But when you do, you your tummy comes up and,
Yeah.
and you hit the ground and you roll over and you go to stand up but your legs are wobbly.
Like
but,
jelly.
But you want to go again.
Yeah.
And I jumped down whenever I could, get a chance. But they wouldn't let you do it because of insurance and things.
Yeah.
The rules were always the rules.
So was it certain officers that would let you? And
Yeah. I say I've done it before, and if it was one that would let me do it for, it was all right because I suppose he was happy that I went down and you fall properly. And so that was interesting. And then you'd have your flying time.
Yeah.
You had pilots that are this was just 2 years, 18 months after the war finished that I went.
Okay.
So there was still war service people waiting to get out.
Oh, right, yeah.
And there was these pilots and air crews that were in and wanted to stay in, wanted to be full time. And so they had to do their flying. And they used to do what they called circuits and bumps.
Okay, what's that?
They had to do so many hours flying time.
Yeah.
And in those, and also so many times bumps, like coming down, take off again and land.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you could fly out of the country, you could fly for 3 or 4 hours.
Yeah.
And only land and take off once. So your hours would creep up, your flying hours, but not your landing.
Yeah, your practice.
So that was their practice. They'd have 2 hours of an evening.
Doing that.
Going up, land, circle round. And when I got up the stage, I said, God, the times I've been around here and didn't know it.
Yeah.
Didn't know what it looked like. Well, it would have looked completely different now.
Yeah, well, Stephen's house wouldn't have been
later,
there.
Because where they go shopping at Carterton was our local station.
Was it?
And, local railway station. Like if you were going home, you go there for training. And that was our local drinking place.
So you used to go in the planes as well?
Yeah. So, I drifted up that. Yeah, we finished work and the group would say, let's go see if there's any flights going up. So somebody would ring somebody. Yes, 7 o'clock. Pilot Officer Jones is going up. Oh, not Jones, I'm not going up with him. Bloody bouncy, you don't know when you're going to stop bouncing and that sort of thing. So you go up, and I had a mate, he was a cook, and he didn't like flying. And they said, we'll get used to it. No. He'd come up with us, and you didn't have seats in a plane. They were for jumping. Like Dakotas. They had no door.
Right.
The door was taken off for parachuting, and they had hammocks.
Oh, okay.
Up each side. You just sat in this hammock, side by side. But there's only about half a dozen of us.
Yeah.
And we sit in these hammocks. We go to the door, and it was only low flying.
Yeah.
And slow, Dakotas, and you could stand, always put our toes over the edge of the floor, so that our par of us, with those on our toe, and hold on the side. You had a parachute, you wore a parachute, and stand there like that and look down. You always spit, but it don't go very far.
The wind blows it back at you.
And just go around and we see people down below, like the railway station was called, I think, the porter on the railway line. We shout and wave to him, and I always wondered whether he could hear us or not. Because he used to wave, because he see us waving, right, standing at the door and wave. He used to wave back, but we couldn't hear whether he shouted.
Be so loud with the.
So I don't know whether he could hear us with the engine. But yeah, we'd go around for 2 hours, but we'd land, turn, take off again.
Yeah.
Perhaps 3 times.
Yeah.
About 2 hours. And then sometimes you'd have a job. One of your jobs would be on cargoes, loading. And we would go to various, like Netherhaven.
Yeah.
I've been to Netherhaven several times, but didn't know it was Netherhaven because
Yeah.
I'd never been out of London
Yeah.
before that. Yeah. So I would just like to do the same now sometimes.
Not fly
Well,
around.
in those sort of planes, we see them come over here, but not that particular airplane.
Yeah.
It's out. Like some of the Hercules, they got parachutes and transport trucks and
Yeah.
guns, weapons. Yeah. And they sometimes do it at night, but the ramp is open.
Oh, yeah.
Because they're dropping just at Keyville
Okay.
and go around like that. And sometimes I think I'd love to go in one of them during the day. And there used to be 3 of them. Used to fly around regular, and on daytime
Yeah.
trips. And they'd fly right over here, and we'd be out in the garden and wave to them, and they weren't allowed to, but there was always
Yeah.
one that did as he flew away. Probably the last one in the row. And I always fancied that. I'd love to go up and see what I used to see
Yeah.
before.
How different it would be as well. How different it would be what you'd
Yeah,
see now.
yeah, you probably wouldn't recognise
All the
anything.
new buildings and things.
Yeah, you wouldn't recognise anything, would you? In the distance, you see Salisbury Cathedral. And,
Yeah, you'll see old buildings
Yeah.
still, like churches and things.
yeah. So really, that 2 years was disappointing going, but it was interesting.
Didn't make you want to join the RAF then?
It made me want to join a parachute.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would have joined the RAF parachute regiment. The RAF regiment. I would have joined
And why didn't you?
because I don't know. At that time, that was the start of my. I started moving about different places.
Did you go back to your job on the boat?
No,
No?
no, that was the trouble. It was
Why?
that I was thinking about it. Well, I finished up in Pusey, Uphaven,
Right.
a camp at Uphaven. Used to go down Pusey, and I met the girl in Pusey that I married in the first place, and that
How old were you when you got married?
22, I think,
Really?
or 23, 20. So was that 22?
That's younger than me now.
Huh?
That's younger than me now. I'm 23.
Yeah. We used to get married. Well, yeah, but it used to. It was a thing to be married, wasn't it?
Yeah.
In those days.
So that's why you stayed in Pusey.
Yeah. And I got a job on a building. It was all right. You know, in fact, I was meant to work because each job I had, I enjoyed.
Yeah.
And then the man where we lived opposite the hospital, and the hospital engineer lived across the road. And we were talking one day out in the garden, and he was looking for a fitter, like that's like a mechanic on sort of stage. Well, not on. You get fitters, you get motor fitters, different
Yeah.
fitters, like different mechanics, and he said, come and have a look at the job. And he took me to the boiler house, a massive great boiler, big boilers. And then, I said, oh yeah, it's like the ships. And he was a ship's engineer. And he said, it's much the same.
Yeah.
He said, steam, all your heating. The hospital is completely on its own.
Yeah.
It's got its own water supply from the pumps. It's got its boiler. All we have is coal brought in. You've got stokers running the boilers. All you've got to maintain, do the work on the boilers, the maintenance. All your hot water cylinders, your heating, and then your general plumbing. And a bit of he said, you would have to learn a bit of electrical work.
Yeah.
Because you've got 2 fitters doing the mechanical side of it, and 2 electricians.
Okay.
But when you're on call,
Gotta do it all.
standby, any breakdown in the hospital is maintained by the hospital.
Yeah.
We got to
fix it.
sort it out. So you'd have to learn electrical as well. I went on various courses. I took the job anyway. I went on various courses. I went on one at a hospital down Southampton. I had to go there every week.
Yeah.
And the college in Swindon, and a hospital place in Swindon.
Is that to become an electrician? To learn your electrical side?
General hospital. It was, you weren't a sort of, like if you called electrician now, you'd be a, what do you call, house electrician.
Yeah.
You would work in the house. And the other electrician would be higher. He would be on the outside work.
Yeah.
The lines and
like
the
Lloyd.
power stations and things like that. So you'd have to learn a bit of the other person's job.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, same as he's got to learn some of yours.
Yeah.
And a job I went on, like I say, for 39 years.
At that hospital?
Yeah. At that same
Is that where you met Nan?
Eh?
Is that where you met Nan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We used to go, we covered our own hospital. We had to go to, would have to help out at Swindon if there was a major breakdown at Swindon. They needed.
Yeah.
We'd have to go there on the emergencies. We covered Savanac was our routine hospital, and another one at Birdrop.
Okay.
Was a small hospital.
Yeah.
And 1 or 2 doctor surgeries, like at Lavington was one of them. And you had to do any minor work there. They had taps leaking or water problems.
Yeah.
With lights, fuses blowing and that. You'd have to go there.
Do you wish you ever went back to London and worked on the boat? Do you wish that you ever went back instead of staying?
I think of that one. I love that. I think what I liked about it was the fun side of it.
Yeah.
Because it was do a repair job on a ship. They'd unload at the docks or at the barges.
Yeah.
Because some boats couldn't go under the tunnels, the bridges. So they'd unload in barges. Anyway, their job might be out in a med. It might be next. So it's just want to tune up.
Yeah.
Or regulate on the boilers. Need regulating on the fuel coming in. They don't want to get stuck at sea.
No.
By burning unnecessary fuel now. And so we do a test run. We go down to Tilbury. That was us as the the river opens up into the Thames estuary. We go down there, and sometimes it'd be we check it by then. If we can keep going, everything's all right. We would leave the ship.
Yeah.
And we'd have a motorboat come up on the side, and we sometimes we wouldn't actually stop. We'd come down the rope ladder into the boat while it was moving.
Yeah.
Then sometimes it would stop and we get in the boat. And if we had the right driver, there'd always be two of us.
Yeah.
Go out on these tests. If it's the right driver, we should sit at the back of the boat with our bums over the back edge. And then, right, good stick, and the driver would go slow away from the ship, and he'd look ahead because there'd be other ships coming and going, and barges in the middle of the river. Right, we can open up here. We got a clear run. You're right, give it some stick. And we did just there's no seat belts or anything, right? Just hang on. And he'd tear off, and the front would come up, and you'd feel your palm get wet, and so you'd move in a bit. And the car, and the spray would, it was great. And he said, hang on, and it was suddenly dropped, and it slowed down, then hold tight, again. That was worth it.
Worth the work.
Yeah, that was worth living for. Yeah, it was right near Ford's Motorworks.
Yeah.
They was on the riverside.
By there.
Great big factory there with Fords on it.
Yeah.
But they were on the other side, Essex.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you regret not going back to the working on the boats in London?
I don't know, because the hospital job was a good job.
It was good as well, yeah.
I had a lot of fun there in the
Yeah.
hospital. You could, I don't know. It was, you could have fun then. You know, I had a lot of fun with the nurses. But, you know, you should have a fault on the telephones.
Yeah.
We had our own, everything was hospital. We had our own telephones. We
Yeah.
had an incoming lines everywhere, but we had our own ward, was our own telephone exchange. We got there, and find a fault, and we got to test it out. So we pick up the phone. Who should we ring? Ring Catherine. Catherine was she was a young nurse.
Yeah.
Lovely nurse, ever so sort of polite but friendly. You know, just a nice nurse that you'd never want to upset her.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you say, Kathleen, it's Spud here. Come give us a ring on 32. We're testing telephones. Yeah, on 32. Yeah. Could you? Would it be all right in 2 minutes? I'll just deal with something. Yeah. Take your time. So we'd wait, laugh. And that call, we'd go 3-2. That would be to a regular woman in an office, and she was a foreign woman.
Yeah.
In her 50s, big, fat woman.
Yeah.
And as miserable as hills. And she used to pick up the phone and say, hello. And say, oh, on so-and-so. If you want to bother me, try another time. And she was really horrible.
Yeah.
Horrible. Anyway, we didn't hear anything back, so we ring Kathleen again. Kathleen, did you manage to make that call? Yes, I did. You know, I picked up that horrible Mrs. So-and-so. Oh no, did you? Yeah. She'd get on the door. She told me off with ringing, bothering her and that. I said, I'm sorry. She said, don't give me that number again, will you? I says, no. Try 52, 52. And that, so we wired it up. She gets the same one again.
Oh.
She said, hello. She said, oh, no. Sorry, put the phone down.
You're mean.
Yeah, it was mean. Yeah. And we'd be having a job to do, but having a laugh.
Yeah.
And it was my working time was good fun. Yeah.
So how old were you when you left the hospital?
I was tired.
Oh, you retired,
I was
yeah.
tired, yeah.
So that was your last job?
Last job I had.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd stayed there all those years. Cool, I had a massive send-off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cards. Cards, I got them somewhere. With all the signatures on. And some were saying, thank you for, not for being here, but thank you for the...
Oh.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Lovely it was. A tea, you know, a office laid on
Oh.
drinks, but the drinks was bloody what's name wine, alcoholic, non-alcoholic wine, bloody horrible.
What's the point of that?
A big collection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so it paid off.
Yeah.
You know, upsetting people because they were glad to see you go.
Give you extra money to leave.
Yeah.
So what year did you retire? How many years ago?
Oh, we've been here 18. We were down in Devon for 10, 28 years.
So once you retired, you moved to Devon?
Soon after,
Yeah.
Dad said, Dad said, he told Nanny, his mum, he said, you know that chalet you got down Dawlish, your grandmother,
What?
mum's,
Yeah.
Hillary's mum,
Right, okay.
and Dad, they had a chalet there. Did you ever go to it? Oh, they had a chalet down. Paul says, because Nanny loved decorating,
Yeah.
you know, always decorating the house.
Yeah.
And he said, do you fancy a job down Devon? He said, you'll be paid. And stay down there and just decorate Nan's chalet. So he said, yeah, we do that. I said, where is it? And told us where it was. So I went down there and it was first of all, it's a big transport restaurant. With a big car park in the front. But behind that was about, I would guess, about 20 chalets.
Yeah.
2 rows and a big lawn in between them. And a walk around the backs of the chalets and you look down on Dawlish Beach.
Yeah.
You know, lovely place. So went in the chalet and started decorating. And the owner used to, he lived down in Kent. But his sister used to run the cafe and the thing, and he had the chalet park. And when he visited, he walked around the chalets, around the area, checked and spoke to people. And each time he came, so he'd get closer to the chalet. Because the first time he just said good morning as he walked by, we didn't see him again. He got closer. And then he got the peeping in and talking and peeping in. And he says, yes, I think it's a nice job. He says, do you fancy doing another one? And Mum said, Nanny thought, oh, I don't know. He said, what if you do? He said, if you do them like this, he said, there's 19 if you'd like to do them. Do the whole lot. And that put Nanny off.
Yeah.
That was too much of it. And anyway, when we finished, or almost finished, I was, we were living in an empty chalet.
Right, okay.
And we were having our meals in a cafe,
Yeah.
free.
Oh, nice.
Because the woman came out of the cafe, like the first day, because she knew we were down there and we knew what we were there for. And she said, if you'd like to come round for tea. So we did, thinking just being friendly.
Yeah.
We had a meal. Have a meal. This went down well today. So we had the meal. Wouldn't take anything for it. And we finished up all meals, 3 meals a day.
Really?
All free. Any tea we wanted, all free. It was a build up to doing all the others.
Yeah.
And we stayed in the chalet. We finished Nanny's. We stayed in the chalet, and he had me on maintenance. I was looking after the.
Yeah.
You know, people were coming to me.
If there was an issue.
You know, holiday makers would come in. The television not working, or this isn't working, so they'd go to the restaurant and they'd send him round to number 10 or something where I was, and I would go and
fix it.
So I was doing their sort of check out. Anything that I couldn't manage, I rang the electric shop down in the village, or called the builder down in the village. So I didn't get a wage, but when he used to come down, he used to say everything all right, and no complaints, they're going all right. And he'd just put a wad of notes in his top pocket.
Yeah.
I didn't know how much until he'd gone, I counted it. And that was like a week's wages.
Wow.
But I didn't know how long for.
Yeah.
But it turned out like a week.
God.
You know. And I couldn't believe it, that he was just putting a wad of notes in my pocket every week for what I was doing. But Nanny was going backwards and forwards, you know. She's done that week, or done that term, done that caravan.
Yeah.
And everybody was happy with it. And that was enough for her. She didn't
need to do all the rest.
No, she didn't. I don't think. Perhaps she was coming back home, certain times. I don't think she liked leaving me down there, not for my purpose, but for holiday maker's purpose.
Yeah.
And and they got sort of a lot of women in the cafe working, She didn't like the thought of me being down there.
On your own?
Yeah, on my own. And
free range.
Being not lonely, but just being on my own.
Yeah.
So, anyway, she didn't approve, so I packed up, came away.
And then you moved where?
Down to Devon.
Yeah.
Because her mum was in Plymouth Hospital.
Right.
We used to go down to Cornwall, and I thought, the family, well, because I'd only not long come out of London.
Yeah.
Been in the forces, and I thought.
What did you think? Go on.
Well, with Horace, with Auntie Margaret, was all right. Horace, you had a job to talk to. You go, I suppose, and that's all you get out of Horace. And the boys, you didn't get nothing out of them. Then we met Alfie. and his boys.
Mhm.
I don't know. It's just sort of.
Bit Cornish.
But
Bit what?
yeah. And anyway, I liked Cornwall, but it was putting up with them, and when we went to the other two, what is his name, the dark girl,
I don't know that
not
site very well.
Gloria, her husband, they lived in Cornwall.
Mm.
They don't get on very well.
Who?
This couple with the rest of them.
Oh right.
With Margaret
Yeah.
and
I don't think, maybe as a baby, but I haven't
she was a coloured.
met them all.
Coloured
Yeah,
girl.
yeah.
She was all right. He was all right to me because we didn't get to know him, but he was very. He was what they say. He was very cocky,
Yeah.
know-all sort of person.
Mm.
But then, if he did know anything, he would notice. It would be noticed over the others because they didn't know.
Anything.
And one of the lads, tall, thin lad, he used to stick to me like
Bye.
we'd go in a town,
Mm.
go in a shop, and he'd look at something, he's in a shop, and you'd go, yeah, that's nice, and turn around and he'd walk right into it. You step on his toes because he had feet that long. You step on his toes, and he was that high.
Yeah.
And whichever way you turned, he was right
there.
close to you. You didn't see him until you
Stood on
body
it.
turned and walk into him, and the other brother, he had no conversation.
Mm.
You know, you couldn't talk to him. There's only Margaret that could talk non-stop. Or this other bloke, his brother-in-law.
Mm.
All the rest were and anyway, I couldn't live there.
No. Whereabouts in Devon did you live?
Well, so Mum was in hospital in Plymouth. That was in Devon. So we used to go down there sometimes. So I retired from work and said we'll move because Mum didn't like Pusey, obviously. So we said we'll go halfway down.
Mm. Like Somerset or something.
So on our way down, so we used to sort of turn off the road, look round, and there was this bungalow that she fancied. She liked this particular bungalow. And after that we saw others, but it was this strange village that we'd never been to,
Yeah.
and this bungalow. And are you hungry? Oh,
Yeah.
well, you
I
got
brought a
some
sandwich. Are you hungry?
No. I've had breakfast.
You don't want half my sandwich?
No, thank you. No. So she particularly liked this bungalow, and we bought it and sold the house we lived. We bought the council house that we lived in and sold it back to the council. Now they won't even rent them back.
Really?
They won't buy them back. They won't rent them. They don't want them because I was talking to Pat, who's still over there, and there's one in a few doors away from us, same sort of house, up for sale, but from the council, because the council don't want them. They won't even take them back as a council house.
Really?
Oh, don't want them. They want the maintenance because people are leaving them in such a state. So much. Well, not just that, but if they're sort of 20 years old or more, they need upgrading, don't they? So there's always some structural work to do. So, I forgot where we started again.
So you were moving to Devon. You went to this village.
Oh yeah, that's how we got into Devon, and that was about halfway between here and Mum's.
Yeah.
And of course she died, so we made a few trips to Cornwall, but our driving got less. It got too far to drive, so we don't see much of them.
Because I can't remember your Devon house.
Can you? It's a bungalow like this.
Because Mum says we've been there, but I would have only been 5 or younger.
Yeah, Mum and Dad come down quite often.
Yeah.
Lloyd's been down there. I just take Lloyd down to the sea. Yeah. We used to go down to Sidmouth. That was the closest.
I like Sidmouth. It's nice there.
So it was just, I'd take him down out the way. And off the beach, there was this high wall, and you climb up the wall, walk along the top of the wall, and then it was a sheer jump. So we walked along, and I said, "No, where are you going to go?" He said, "Jump down." I said, "A long way." "Oh, you can jump that. That's not far." And there were a lot of people walking by, and he says, "Come on, Gramps, you climb up. We'll jump down together." I'm not coming out. "God, you can jump that, surely." He says, "You was in the army as well, Dad. You can jump down there." And people, blokes laughed, and I wouldn't really jump down. Anyway, he jumped down. We had a bit of fun down there.
So you didn't jump? You didn't get up on the wall?
I did. He did. He jumped down. No, it meant me going back to climb up it. I would have a jump. I'd have to go right down to the shallow end to climb up it, leave alone jump off it.
And then you came back up here?
Yeah. Well, my mum died, and I wasn't keen on going down Cornwall because there was no conversation. It was difficult. You know, you could sit in a place and if Margaret went outside the room, it'd be silence, unless you could think of something, and then they'd say, "Wow," and that was that. I couldn't stand it. So we eventually came back to where we are now, because Paul was living.
I remember Paul living there.
Paul lived across the road.
I remember going to his house a lot.
Yeah.
With a drive that's like that.
Yeah. Well, you come up there driving a car, no wonder. Yet the woman across the road does. She backs her car down.
Does she?
Drives back up. She's got a nerve. I know I was in a tank one day. One of Pat's boyfriends was in the army, and me and Pete, you remember Pete? He was into scrambling with the motorbikes.
Yeah.
We got there practice on Salisbury Plain in the area. Anyway, Pat's boyfriend at the time was in the tank regiment, and he says, "Where do you ride your bikes in?" And I told him. "Oh," he said, "that's on our area. There's some halls there." Yeah. He said, "I'll when you come up one evening, because he's got the summer evening time."
Yeah.
When he come up, he said, "I'll see the old man," and as he called his officer, the old man, see the old man, and bring a tank out for you to have a look at. I said, "Oh yeah." Thinking, you know, that I've heard all that before.
Yeah.
You know. They used to bring airplanes out at one time and let me look at them. And so we went up, we were unpacking the trailer and getting the bike ready, and I said, "Bloody noise. Well, we're not practicing here." on the tanks. This tank rolled up, and he jumped out. It was two. He said, "I don't bring my mate with me." He said, "Because the old man said there's got to be two of us." I said, "Bloody hell, what sort of tank's that?" And he said, "Chieftain." One at the time, one of the biggest tanks. So he said, "I'll take you for a ride." So went for this ride round. His mate was on outside the tank.
Yeah.
And well, no, he was inside the cockpit, like with the lid open, ride round. And then he said, "Let me drive. Do you want to drive it?" So I said, "Yeah." So I sat in the seat, and he had to lay on the tank and look down the cockpit to tell me, "Do this, do that, look, pull that handle." It was handles then. I think it's buttons now.
Oh, is it?
It's be handles. So he said, and he was giving me instructions. He was laying across the tank, looking down the hole, and shouting to me, "Do this, do that." And the other one was on behind me, on doing what he had to do. I don't know, you know. And anyway, he said, "Go straight on." And we went, not right. And he said, "We're going down." So we went down this. He says, keep it straight. Now pull on the throttle, and give it some stick. And I looked up, all I could see was the sky and the clouds. We were going up, there was no land at all, it was just going up like that. I said, "This is steeper than what we came down." And it was horrible.
Did you get over the top?
Yeah, and then we got to the top and it went, and he said, "Oh, you're coming too fast." I was like, "God, it wasn't fast enough for me." It down and rocked a few times and it was going up and down.
Oh my God.
Yeah. That was all right the second time, because you were prepared for it.
You knew it was coming.
When the second, now there was an open bit. I looked around, because you're only looking through a little bit like that. And it was just open. Right? He said, "Right, you can open up here. Right, and keep to the right. Right, now in a minute, when I say pull that left and pull it right back." I said, "All right, that's a brake, isn't it?" He said, "One of the brakes only brakes the track that side,
right.
Brake this way." So I said, "Right, pull him." And I pulled it back, as he said, like that, and then take it, going in a circle. God. And going on from there.
Give you an heart attack.
He didn't tell me he was going to do that. He said, "Well, that's a brake. I told you it was a brake." So anyway, we started levelling things out of it and down depth. So it was good.
Yeah.
I would like to have done it again, knowing what to do.
What was gonna, yeah.
But everything he told me to do, I overdone. But that drop, when it went like that, I thought it wasn't going to stop. You know,
Gonna roll.
I thought it was broken half or something.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah, it's been a good life, really.
Sounds it.
It's fun, and it's all the fun. It makes a lot of difference.
Yeah.
You know, some people don't get it, do they? They don't.
No. Well, they just do a job that they don't like.
Do the job, yeah. Then
they're miserable.
Mope about it.
Yeah.
Dread going back next morning. I never worried about going to work.
Yeah.
The only thing I worried about going to work was getting up
on time.
at 7 o'clock. I used to have, when I was on my own, my mate was one of the boiler men at work.
Yeah.
He used to start work at 6 o'clock.
Oh.
So I thought, I've got to start at 7, so I've got to get up at 6. Yeah, and he's got to start at 6. Yeah, he could give me a week. It's a bit early. But I was getting later and later. So, what I done, I put a tray, you know, a drinking tray, tin one, made a hole in it, and I put a piece of string on it,
Yeah.
and I put it against in upstairs against the wall, and it went through the bars of the and down and out the letterbox.
Yeah.
I said, just jump off your bike as you go by, and just give it a tug. That's all you got to do. Don't have to ring the bell,
Yeah.
knock the door. There's a piece of string hanging there. Just pull it hard, and it will stop suddenly. And I'll see what happens. Yeah, you couldn't believe it. So, but he's done it, that one. And I was sound asleep, and there's this almighty crash. His tin tray was standing up like that there, and it went zoom across the wall, across the landing, but that far, and it the
Banisters.
yeah.
Yeah.
Went with a crash.
Wake you up?
Yeah. Yeah. And he used to do that in the mornings.
Every morning?
When he was on a morning shift.
Yeah, yeah. That's a good idea.
He says, do you want me to, like Saturday and Sunday when I'm coming home off nights, do you want me to pull it then at 6 o'clock in the morning on my way back? I said, no.
No.
Yes. That was good times.
Yeah. And then you'll be 90 next year?
Next year I retired at 60.
So you'd have had 30 years.
30 years, isn't it?
Is that right? Will you be 90 next year?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right, isn't it?
Yep.
Whew.
Not be long enough. I don't want to go anymore.
I don't think you get to decide, Gramps.
Huh?
You don't get to decide. You just have to keep going.
Oh, I thought you could say you won't get to see it.
No, he said you can't decide when you want to go.
No, but that'd be enough. 90, people get.
That's quite a good age. 90, isn't it? Not many people.
Yeah.
Not many people get to that.
Well, I think now what I've told you now in the last hour has been good, isn't it?
Yeah.
And so, what after 90, you start losing your memory. You start slowing down, and you lose your sort of humour, and well, you lose so much, and you're just a, well, some people are just a cabbage, aren't they? Really?
Yeah.
Honestly,
Not everyone though.
no, not everyone.
But some, yeah.
Not everyone, but you could expect it to be like that after 90. That's good enough, isn't it, really?
It's a good old age.
Yeah. So I don't mind. No, I'd like to see 90.
Yeah.
But after that, I go. But before it gets bad, like you think of your nanny over at Wharton.
Oh, Hillary's mum?
Hillary's mum.
Yeah, I don't know her very well.